Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. Well, today as you can see, I'm going to be starting the cat and fish. And I'm going to be starting up here in this area, general area right here. And the color that I'm using is 320. So, how's everybody doing? I'm just sitting here waiting for my company to arrive. Get the thread out of the way there. Yeah, so they spent the night in Santa Fe. And then they're coming today. So, they should be here sometime today. Oh, last night, it was kind of, work was not miserable, but yeah, the weather was outrageous. It snowed probably from, 3:30 until, I would say about 7:30, 8 o'clock. But it didn't accumulate, it was more so slush, if you will. And so I had kind of, right when it started to get a little bit colder and all that, I went out and scraped off my windows, so I didn't have to do anything but hop in my car and drive the 2 or 3 minutes home, so yeah. But the wind was kind of blowing, you know, while it was snowing, and yeah, it was just peachy. So, but it was a little bit busy, people trying to get over that pass and through the snow and stuff. So, yeah. We had a few late arrivals, if you will, about the time I got ready to close, but not a whole lot of people. So, that was good. And I did not want to go to the grocery store. I just came home and fixed myself a bowl of, I got one of those, I almost said Prego, I can't say it now. I want to say progressive, but that's not it. That soup. Progresso. Jeez. All I kept thinking was Prego. And I got, what is it? New England clam chowder, so I had that and a cup of hot tea, and I was all warmed up and done for the day. So, yeah. I stitched a little bit yesterday on the garden one. I'm about to get a corner, a small corner, let's not get too excited, corner done in that, so I just keep doing one color at a time until that thread runs out, or that symbol runs out, whichever happens first, and then I get another color. So I didn't stitch much at all yesterday. So I was just worried about the weather and everything else, and I tried to stitch so that I wouldn't be so neurotic. Yeah, that didn't go over so well. So, and of course I had a few chores that I needed to do, you know, and stuff before company arrived, so it was kind of off again, on again thing. So, it was not relaxing stitching at all. So, but we got it done, and everything is just peachy now. Oh. I went to get the mail out of the mailbox last night, and the wind had been blowing from the west right into the damn mailbox. So it was froze shut, so I have no idea if I got any mail or not. So we'll see what happens today. It's not supposed to get too warm, you know, like in the 40s or 50s, anything crazy. So I think it's just going to be a chilly weekend. But that's okay. We got plenty of food, and we can either stay at home or go out to dinner, you know, here in town. Whatever. So we'll see. But I am enjoying working on that little garden picture. I just got about 15 other things, ouch, I'd rather stitch on, you know, but it's doing the trick right now, so I'm just trying not to think about it. Oh, I got my little teddy bear out. You see my little teddy bear? Isn't he cute? Or she cute? She's got a little flower in her hair and a little pink shirt. Can't remember if I got this from Anita or if I've got it totally wrong, or Olivia. I'm not real sure. But I like it. I just love it. It's so cute. And it was small. I needed something lightweight because if I put one of them other ones on there, it's just too heavy for these little pictures. So we'll just use this one. I'm still tired. Kind of slept and didn't sleep. You know what I mean? Have you had those days? Too much on my brain, I guess. We'll go this way for a while. Did I get a... Oh. No. Yep. No. Gosh, I can't even tell. Okay. I just want to make sure I'd gone back and crossed all them other crosses that I worked my way into that corner with. Oh my goodness. Some days, stitching is a chore. You'd think I'd never stitched before in my whole life. But, and this is nice and small. I do like that. And the back stitching will definitely make this picture. And there's not an overabundance. So we'll just take it a little bit at a time. And I just love the picture. I just think it's so cute. Those cats just wanting to jump in there. But you know how cats are about water. They're not real beyond water. Mine, when I lived in, oh God, where was I? Iowa, we had snow. And we had a cat, of course. And, you know, everybody, the kids and everybody come through the door, and there'd be snow on the, melting snow, that is, on the ground. And the cat would step in it accidentally, and then they'd spend 10 minutes shaking their paws. Like, oh my gosh, we're gonna melt. Yeah, they were hilarious to watch. Now this one, I try to leave my shoes, you know, when I come through, if there's snow out there, at the door, so I don't track it all over the house. And heaven forbid she come out of her heated room back there in the bedroom. Not very often. She'll come out and eat, but that's like behind me. So the door is like right there. Yeah, so she doesn't have to walk through it. So, fun times with animals. And Molly, she'd just stop at the door. You know, once she got inside, she'd just stop, and I just took a little, you know, kitchen towel and kind of wipe her down after she'd been out there walking around. Oh, those scissors just don't cut like this one. You know, she'd been walking outside in the snow and stuff. So, gotta rethread that. I was talking and not paying attention to how much thread there wasn't in that needle. Oh, come on. Seriously? So, yeah, she was real good about that. And I didn't want her much, because she'd jump up on the couch, you know? So I didn't want her wet body on my couch. So, we're going to do it again. It's time to get rid of that thread, Laura. So, yay. The scissors didn't want to cut too well. I have to run them through my sharpener over here. Get everything organized. Let's see where to go next. I guess we'll just... Oh, crap. I guess I'll start over here. So, anybody doing anything exciting for the weekend? Gonna go anywhere? Or if it's nice weather where you're at? Oh, goodness. I need a nap before company gets here. I'm telling you. Last week I didn't take one nap on my days off. Not one. I have no idea what that was about. I'm glad this doesn't have any half stitches in it. The French knots are enough to handle. For sure. But I'm not a real fond person of French knots. One or two here and there and we're good. Yeah. I didn't even look to see where the French knots were. So, hopefully it won't be too many. Maybe it might be in the eyes. There's two different colors. Let's see if we can see over here. Maybe the cat's eyes and the fish eyes. I don't see... Oh, maybe there's French knots down here in that. That's where they're at. Oh, yeah. There's going to be like 100 of them. Right through this. I'll show you on the picture. It's easier. Right here. In there. And then a little bit over there. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. But I figured this was a nice lightweight project. And I'm going to keep it out for sure. I got it and the garden one. I'm enjoying working on that. And the Mount Fuji one. So I think we've about covered 14 count for the next 6-8 months. Hopefully it won't take that long to stitch them. We'll see though. But I like little things I can just pick up and put a couple threads in and then I'm kind of done. Or if I want to just keep stitching, I can just keep stitching. So I like that too. Those half cross stitches, they just throw me every time. Because of the symbol on it being so weird. It's hard to see when it's printed onto the canvas. So I try to do them first, just because it's easier to see with nothing else around it. Especially on that, what do you call it? The Mount Fuji one. It's got that one whole section that's half cross stitch. You'd think it would be easier, but not so much. And what was, oh, there was that Christmas one. The one that said coffees and teas, and it was like a building front. Oh my goodness, it had all kinds of half cross stitch. And if I had thought about it, you know, ahead of time, it would have been way easier to put all the half cross stitches in before I did anything else. Because I'm to the point where I got it about 3/4 done. So I'm down to the point where I got to put the half stitches, say they were right in there. You know, it's horrible to see. It just, yeah. They should ban half cross stitch. I'm telling you. Oh, how are we going to do this, Laura? I went backwards and forwards and holy cow. But I don't think this project will take too long if I just keep at it. It's about, I was going to say it's about the same size as Peter Rabbit, but I think, well, it's got more, it's full coverage. This one is. Peter Rabbit was a partial. But it had a lot of back stitching in it, which I haven't finished yet. I don't want to go there. Yeah, and in the back of my mind is the cats in the basket. Yeah. And the big China one. It's always looming. But I thought I'd give it a little break and do something else. It's okay. I'm not sick of it, thank goodness. Because it's got a lot to go. But it's more flat out stitching. It does have its moments. But, yeah. Just gotta do something else. It's okay. And if I keep a small enough project out right where I can see it, I'm more likely to stitch on it. So, and I have picked up this front room, so, you know, since company's coming, I can't have everything strung out, so I made myself 2 baskets underneath my, where the computer monitor is. And it's got the ones that I want to work on, you know, just keep working on. Some, yeah. And there's my favorite projects, you know, like the Rainbow Dragon and what else? I can't think. Oh, that lady in purple, the Peking lady. So, it's not like I don't have a dang thing to stitch on, but, you know, some days I just don't feel like stitching on some of it. So, it's okay. Just stitch what you like to stitch on. See, it didn't take us no time to get all that done. At all. Okay, you can't pull it in 2 different directions, Laura. So we'll get there and we'll just keep stitching on. Oh, I was going through stuff the other day when I was looking for flower stairs. And I found Summertime. I like that one too. Oh, yeah. So I have to pull it out for summer. But, not saying that I can't stitch on it whenever, but we'll get there. I was trying to keep all my Joy Sundays together, and also the Birds and the Lilacs. It was in there. So they're not too far. I'm trying to keep everything kind of organized, but some days that doesn't happen either. I keep putting the stitch in the wrong place. I love when I do that. Going in the wrong direction, then I can't do my sewing method, so it's much easier just to go in one direction, then turn around and cross them all. But that doesn't work so hot on 11 count. It only works for me on 14 count. Does anybody else have that problem? I know I probably didn't explain all that really well. You gotta realize my mind is like racing. So I'm trying to focus here. Oh, goodness. So what's everybody else working on? Are you working on something fun? Something Easter, something spring, something winter? Heck, you could still be on Christmas. That's fine. I should keep the Christmas out. You know, there might be a chance that I could actually finish something. But, you know, what would be the fun of that, right? And granted, there are some cross stitches that I like to stitch on much better than others. So, we're practicing our focusing skills. It's not working out so hot, but we're trying. Alright, guys. Let me just pull that down through there. So see, it didn't take any time at all. I'll just keep weaving up through there. That orange, I might have to come back and do that, so I finish that section, if I will. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.